Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy, and welcome to my gameplay of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So yeah, it's finally happening. I got the game set up and everything, and now is a good time to play this game, because basically I had to do these SLG parts just to basically say some stuff on my mind and also talk about Syria and stuff before, and now that's out of the way, we can finally play this game, which I was looking forward to. So that's what we're going to do right now. So yeah, anyway, today is February the 26th. Yeah, I'm playing this game like one day before I'm actually gonna go to my parents' house. It's basically a thing where I basically make a gameplay like right before I leave. But I mean, also because mainly also because my plane leaves very late tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about waking up early. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this time. So yeah, so basically what you have to do is you put the name in, and like what's actually like kind of cool about this game is that you could actually put in anything, and it actually shows up in the text. I remember one time when I very first time started this game, I didn't know that was a thing. And basically when the game started up and Navi basically said my name, she basically said my real name and stuff. So then I had to reset and delete that file just so then I can spell it out as Link, because that's his name. Anyway, where is the oh yeah, there's the N and K. Okay, yeah, so now that's out of the way. L, I, and K. Actually, hang on. I really hope that's an I. Let me just make sure. I'm not. Yeah, I know that might feel like bullshit that I'm doing, but he has very short names, so I don't really mind like typing it in. Okay, yeah. So it's all good. Okay, there we go. And this is my old file right here. Let's check it out. Open. Yeah, so that's all the stuff I have. Obviously, I already finished this game. So, but now I'm gonna make a new file, and basically we'll start right here. So it's like this menu. It's basically the same kind of menu that the original game, Legend of Zelda NES version, kind of had. So it's a nice little throwback to that game. I mean, I'm pretty sure also. What was it? Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. I think it also has something like that. I haven't played Link to the Past, by the way, because I'm mainly a fan of the 3D Zelda games. I'm not really too fond of the top kind of thing. Like both the first Legend of Zelda game and Link to the Past. I actually played I think I mentioned it before, like maybe that was a long time ago though. But yeah, I did play a little bit the first Zelda game, but I never finished it because it was just so hard to do. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh shit. Also, yeah, I'm gonna just mention this right now. I adjusted the audio for it to be not too loud, but just enough for me to hear, so I really don't know if this game is picking it up. I mean, I hope not, but so basically, as usual, I'm gonna have to look at the gameplay and see if it's good, and if it's not, then of course I'll lower it the next one. So obviously this is a cutscene, basically giant foreshadowing. It's pretty cool. Thing about what makes this game unique, though, is that, I don't know much. I mean, old games, obviously, I only played this. I haven't played a lot, but, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Or hither, I don't know how you say it. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. Oh, the chosen one. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. I love how serious this dialogue is. I don't know, it just like it just, you know, just so intense. Anyway, I was gonna say that what makes this game unique, you know, I guess compared to all the other old games, that it's like it's very cinematic, you know? You have like multiple camera shots and like cutscenes and everything. That's probably what made this game like unique back then, when it was like considered one of the greatest games ever made. And obviously, yeah, I mean, like, you know, now it's kind of outdated, but it's still pretty fun though. But I mean, back then, like I said, it was revolutionary. It was basically the Breath of the Wild back then. You know, it was like we had Ocarina of Time before. Everyone said like how like, you know, new and fresh that game was. In Breath of the Wild came out and it was like that shit. It's like 1998 all over again. You know, Breath of the Wild was basically like my Ocarina of Time. I'll basically say that. Whereas like, you know, 1998 was like, pretty sure it was also very special for you guys. For you, like, older millennials, I would say. I mean, obviously, at the time, 1998, I was, like, 2 years old when this game came out. Hello, Link, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. I don't know if I accidentally pressed A to speed up the text, but, you know. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? It's like Banjo-Kazooie a bit, you know, like Banjo him, like, just laying in bed and shit, and, like, and Kazooie calling him a lazy bear. It's kind of what it reminds me of. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Look how two-dimensional, like, the background is. Like, you know, I guess what's kind of cool, though, I mean, obviously, you could say cool, but it's also kind of outdated now, is that, like, you have a lot of fixed camera angles like this, and, like, you know, some of it looks kind of two-dimensional, but, I mean, of course, Link is the only one not... I mean, it's still pretty cool, though, like, you know, the fact you have a 3D, like, character that can, like, interact with this 2D environment sort of thing. It's kind of like an illusion kind of shit, you know? Yahoo! Hi, Link! Alright, so then we just go down. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know much of the buttons and stuff. I mean, like, I obviously I'll figure something out, but, you know. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going, go see the Great Deku Tree. I love how simple the dialogue is sometimes. But to be fair though, I mean, of course this is like, you know, from back then anyway, so let me see about... Oh, okay, Z is how you adjust the camera. The problem is those, like, I was pressing those yellow buttons because I'm, like, so used to the, like, Super Mario control, like Super Mario 64, like, adjusting the camera, whereas, like, this when you press Z. Anyway, I know Navi said hey, but I actually do know where to go. Like, I mean, first, let me, like, talk to that one guy that's, like, guarding this thing, so then maybe he'd tell you that, oh, you can't, you know, pass yet, or something. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The Great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. That's intense. But anyway, yeah, now I know where to go. I have to, like, find where the Great Deku Tree is. I mean, of course, before that, I have to get a sword, but basically, like, you know, let's see, you know, okay, how do you, yeah, attack, but I don't have the sword yet, so how do you, like, get out the, let's see, it's gonna be a little fidgeting here. Oh, is it A, or? Okay. Yeah, I'll figure something. Usually the game would tell me, like, what, you'd have to do and everything, but for now, like, you know, we're just, trying to figure out... Oh, wait, I have the map, fuck. So I could just, you know... So, just go this way, that's where the tree is. I mean, of course, before that I have to get a sword, but I think I have to talk to that person right there in order to, you know... For the sword, I guess. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you. What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Okay. So now I have to basically, you know, get the sword and stuff, as I said before. Apologies if this feels like kind of slow, but hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Okay, sweet. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look, and yeah. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. When a fairy, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much done. Do I have to go inside? I mean, not yet. We'll do that later, because I feel like right now you just basically just go get the sword and, like, you know, then I got a blue rupee, that's nice. So, okay, not this one, so maybe let's try going... Oh, no, wait, down. I remember it was, like, in a maze. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I always forget that I do have a map, so I could technically just, you know, do that. Anyway, so... Oh, let's read the sign, fuck it. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs, read them carefully. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so... Yeah, just ignore this, and... Look here. Hole of Z. Let's go through the small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push this towards it. When the action icon shows enter, press to crawl in the hole. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so then there's like first person crawling a bit. That's pretty cool. This game has everything, man. Like I said, for when it was released, it was like a big thing back then. Although, keep in mind, though, I technically played... I mentioned this before, I played Twilight Princess first, then I played Ocarina of Time. So, like, Twilight Princess was technically my first Zelda game, and this one's like my second. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. And stop moving and then change the direction you're facing or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. Oh, really? So I could just... Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just basically keeps you focused in one direction, like goes forward and back. Oh, shit! Okay, yeah, there's this boulder, but I think... Yeah, just gotta do this. Oh, look at this. Wait, I want to read the sign. Fuck. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Alright. And now our first item. Na 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 na. I just really had to do that. But this is only just one time. I'm not going to do it all the time, but you know. It's pretty funny though. It's like that iconic too, and you know, you got the Kokiri sword on the equipment subscreen. Select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. When they say borrow it, basically, you basically keep this sword for throughout the entire game. Although, like when you're Kid Link, you use that sword, but when you're Adult Link, you basically use the Master Sword. Okay, hang on. Select item. Wait. Okay, yeah. There we go, that's it. Everything's equipped. Oh, wait, no, not yet. So, it was start, okay. Yeah. So I got the sword, but now I need a shield. Okay. It always goes around in a square, so we're pretty much good right here. Can I, like, pick this up? Yeah, grab. Hang on. Wait. Grab. Okay, yeah. Okay, you can't pull it. Alright, that's fine. But anyway, we got the item. I think the shield, I think you have to buy it from a store. So yeah, we'd probably need to do that. I need to first check, like, the price of it before I, like, you know, continue my... I mean, basically do the... just search around for rupees. Anyway, okay. So that's my house right here. I know we could have talked to her, but I feel like we'll just do that later, so... Anyway, so... Or we could read the signs. Saria's house. Okay, that's not a store. Let's see this one. House of Twins. Oh, it's the House of Twins? Okay, well there's one here, but that's not the store. But I'll talk to her, fuck it. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one's worth 20. Hee. I mean, that's useful information, though. I mean, hey, since that we're here, why not we'll just, like, break these just so that we can get some items, if I can get that. Yes, okay, that's good, so you can get it. I love how you can just grab people's pots and no one would mind, but that's a classic, like, Zelda thing, you know? Going into people's houses and breaking pots. Alright, so it's the house with the red roof. It's one right here, nice. Let's read the sign. Kokiri shop, we have original forest goods. Alright, so we'll see how much that shield costs. Kokiri shop. Yeah, there's a shield. Welcome. Talk to the owner, so... 40, okay, so we do need, and there's these, throw them into stun an enemy, you can buy only the amount you can actually carry. I'm not gonna get those. Deku stick, one piece, long branch, gather, not getting that. Arrows, we don't have a bow, so we can't use those. Deku seeds, 30 rupees, you can use them as bullets. Your slingshot, okay, well we have a slingshot, and then a heart. That's a bit, but okay, but we need like 40 or 50, I think. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free, teehee. Do you know how to use the Deku shield, teehee? When you get the shield, press start to, yeah, subscreen, select equipment, Z, and on the equipment subscreen, choose the item. Yeah, I can't speed up the text though, so I apologize for that. Once you equip it, change it with this, yeah. Okay, sweet. Alright, but now we gotta collect some rupees. Alright, so... yeah, this will take some time, but you know... it is what it is, so... Anyway, so I guess what I'd like to... what to talk about? So... I guess I'll just answer, like, the elephant in the room, like, why it took so long for me to make this gameplay compared to, like when I did the Mario Galaxy and stuff. Well, the thing is, though, is that, like... me personally, I like to play this game, like, when I had a... sharpened mind, because, like, before, it was, like... I didn't feel like I was, like... in the zone to play it, so of course I had to like wait until there was a time where I was able to do it. And also another thing is that like I have one morning class, but the thing is I had no idea that would like kind of make me sleepy, so to the point where like it was like very hard for me to, you know, basically like do a gameplay, because I would always wake up like late at night, and at that time basically meant that I just couldn't like, you know, play it and stuff. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with this so you can look around the forest with this. Oh, really? Oh, okay, sweet. So I can just do that. Nice. Alright, so yeah, now I got 23. I need more than that, of course, so not this one. Usually, like I said, it's like pots and stuff. Maybe, let me talk to her. Maybe she would give me some, alright? Probably she doesn't have any. What? Mido won't let you go to see the Great Deku Tree? Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest, strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop, but there is only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. I already got the sword, so that's all good. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I just basically have to explore. I don't need to go up there, that's my house, so basically, we could just like go to people's houses and like, just like I said, break pots and like, Also, there's rocks here. Maybe some of them have like rupees around. I don't need to talk to that guy. He'd probably just tell you you grab items and throw, but you know. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah. Can I... Okay, good, I can grab. Got this. It's always the ones. I just hope I could get a red one and stuff. Yes. Basically, it's just doing this. Although to be fair, like collecting rupees as the starting thing, that kind of like makes sense. Like, and it's, like especially for a first game kind of thing. Like the first time it's a 3D Zelda game, like just make people like feel more comfortable, like you know, with the controls and stuff. So, in a way, you could say it may feel like kind of dated, but you know, for its time, it made sense. Maybe they would put something like that. Let's see, House of the Great, you know, Boss of the Kokiri. Okay, let's go into his place. Ah, sweet, we have chests. Got blue rupee. Oh, okay, so that's a good place to get the rupees. Nice. Got 5. Heart. Life energy is recovered. Don't need that though. Got 1. I think we need 40, so we'll continue hunting for rupees. Alright. The rocks respawned, but let's try this one first. Okay, got 1. Okay, so we got 40. Maybe that could be enough. So I'm gonna see if I need to go back. Maybe it might be 10, but I don't really mind like just going there and then coming back out. So you know, if it is 50, that's fine. But I do feel like I have enough now. So okay, so go in here. Yes. Okay, welcome. 40. Nice. Got it. Got the Deku Shield, switch equipment subscreen and select the shield, press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z target, you can move while defending. Would you like to buy something else? No. Okay, sweet. We got what we came for. And now we just go to whatever, I forgot the guy's name, but we go to that guy. Anyway, so before we can do that, just gotta, yes. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it's... Yeah, got it. Okay, we're ready. And we go this way. Alright, so apologies, this took some time. I don't think it took that much. Yeah, about over 20 minutes, so it's alright. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a, yeah, sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? And he moved away, nice. Okay, so I think there's gonna be some enemies that are probably gonna fight a bit. It's like one of those plant guys, right? Oh yeah. They have these sticks. We do need those sticks though, yeah. Because for the lighting torches. Swing it with C. We want to put away, yeah. Okay, there's another, yeah, there we go. Yeah. I remember those plant guys from Twilight Princess. It's just a nice little throwback to that, you know? Great Deku Tree, I'm back. And there he is, the Deku Tree. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use this to listen well to her words of wisdom. Excuse me. Alright. And the adventure begins. So this is basically going to be the very, very first dungeon of the game. Very, very early, I might add. Like, most early compared to other Zelda, 3D Zelda games. But that kind of makes sense considering, like I said, first Zelda game. So, yeah. And here we are, the first dungeon. Yeah, it's pretty calming. Oh. Okay, I think these are the ones that could fight. Got the Deku Nut. I think maybe these might be important, so it's probably good that I have them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically there's like these plants, and I think you also face, what are those, like wooden tree things called? Let me try to remember, oh, Octoroks, that's what they're called. Yeah, Octoroks. Yeah, so I actually will tell you guys one thing is... Oh shit. I'll tell you guys one thing is that I do remember, like, way back then where my parents kind of gave me a toy that is probably either based on Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I don't know if it's a McDonald's toy because, like, I remember, because it kind of looked like it, but I remember it was like, I don't know if you guys remember, it's that, like, one, like, wind-up toy where it's like you have Link and you pull it back and then there's these 3 Octorok panels and you pull it back and then, like, once it's, like, locked in, you press a button and then, like, it launches Link while he spins and, like, hits those 3 panels, like, making them fall down kind of thing. That's the toy I remember, and you could say that was my very, very first exposure to Zelda way before I even knew what Zelda is, If you guys want to know, like, the only time where I kind of discovered Zelda was, like, the Legend of Zelda series was Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, so that was the game that kind of introduced to me to what Zelda is, and of course then I heard about Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, that kind of thing. I didn't have any interest in... Oh shit, look at this wall, the vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Okay. Yeah, there's a spider, but I need, like... I don't know if it'll give me a slingshot, so we'll see what happens. Or if it's a compass or map. Oh, it's a map, okay. You found the dungeon map, yeah. Okay, nice. Then you don't have the... Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move this up and down and, yeah, 4. Okay. This is the room I'm in. We'll climb those walls later. There's a door right there, so we'll just enter that. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Yeah, pay attention to what the... Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's also... I am aware also that Navi's kind of like the least favorite Zelda character and stuff. Oh yeah, it's the Octorok. Anyway, so I think you have to let it shoot. Oh. Aren't I using a sword? Yeah, that's it. Hang on. What the fuck? So how do I... Oh, wait. Deku Scrub, it will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts, it spits back at it. Okay, how do you bounce it? Do I just hit it? Okay, hang on. Shit. Hang on. How do I use the shield to make it? Oh, okay, hang on. I think I got it. Are you serious? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to look up on the internet just to figure this out. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I looked it up. I am aware that they kind of mentioned it in the beginning when like that one like girl that told me about the shield thing, but like I kind of like forgot about that. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we go. That's it. So yeah, it is R. Okay. Oh shit. So we gotta. Ow! Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold this forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wahahaha. Well, I guess I got a heart, so that's good. Okay, so it's R, so apologies for that. Hang on. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm using this. You also Z-target with it? I think you do, I guess. Alright, but anyway, we solved it, so I had to look it up. Oh wait, this is back where this is back where I came out. Okay. Alright, so problem solved. Apologies about that, but you know, it is what it is. Oh shit. Alright. Get this. I think it's a compass, maybe? Or slingshot? Maybe it's a slingshot, so then I can go up. Yeah, it's a slingshot, okay. Found a fairy slingshot, so you can set it to this, yeah. Press C to take it out, and as you hold C, you can aim with this. Yeah, I gotta get it. Okay, if you want to shoot right away when you first press C, hold down a little longer to get a seed ready. Okay. Alright, there's that. Oh, I see. You have to get the ladder down. Oh, gotta first go up. Alright, so yeah. Hang on. Equip this. Yes. Oh, I always could use B, but okay, yeah. There we go. Oh shit. Alright, so we got the slingshots, now we can continue. Go to those spiders. So yeah, so I'm just gonna play until it's over an hour and 30 minutes as usual, so... Yes. Oh, the seeds. You got the Deku seeds, these small heart that you can use as a slingshot. So yeah, Kid Link, he uses a slingshot, but Adult Link, he uses arrows. So I don't know why that shopkeeper was selling arrows, even though I don't know if I'm ever gonna use them as Kid Link. Okay.